Okay, we got options. We could do a song that picks up on the thread, sort of rising, shining. Or we could do the weirdest song that I've ever written in my life.
Weirdest song you've ever written
Okay.
in your life.
So Jillian, you gotta do it.
Okay, Jillian. Oh, this is great. Okay, so this is for you, Jillian. And I'm doing this so that you know where the bottom is. Okay. Or maybe I'll have to do it at every show for the next 10 years or so. So it's a song I wrote in my dream. I've been writing songs in my dreams. And this one is one that I wrote over the course of 4 nights. And you might think that I'm making that up, but I'm not. I did it, and I would wake up every morning and I'd turn to my wife and I'd be like, this is what I wrote. This is what I wrote in my dream. And then she'd say, stop. There isn't a whole lot for you to hang on to. I'll give you 2 sort of branches that you can grab. One is I had just taken my daughter camping, and I taught her how to skip rocks. And so we were down at the lake, and we were skipping rocks. We were having fun, and she's getting pretty good. And I was like, you're getting pretty good. I'm going to go grab a beer. And so I went back up and got a beer, and then when I turned around, she was already coming back up, like she was kind of done, you know. And I was like, how'd it go down there? And she's like, I'm damn good at skipping rocks. It's cute. So I'm her dad. She knows that if she uses foul language artfully, I'll give her a $1 bill, you know? So she says stuff like that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that at that campsite, there were these giant trees. They're called Jeffrey pines, and they are enormous. They're super wide, super tall, super straight, and they have this really unique bark. And if you stick your nose in between the big chunks of bark and breathe in really deep, they smell really strong of vanilla. They're all up and down the Sierras where I'm from. And so that's the other thing. We were doing that. We were finding every Jeffrey pine and breathing in really deep. Other than that, I don't know what this experience is going to be like for you guys. Are you ready? Okay. All right. I'm an out-of-work pitcher, thrice divorced, getting damn good at skipping rocks and dressing for court. Well, I could sting like a rose, I could fly like a turkey. I'm a hell of a catch if you could waste the time. I heard a saying once, it went something, something, fuck it. It's a sweet life sniffing out the Jeffrey pines, yeah. Now, could someone tell me why we've got 5-star dinners but 4-star movies and Lone Star Pride? Would you say we reconfigure, base it on the universal truth that more is always better, like with sex and French fries? Hear me out now. I've got an idea, and it might be just a scope obtuse, but stick with me. What do you say? Rather than assessing our personal experiences by way of assigning them an arbitrary number of stars, instead we liken our experiences to the amount of actual stars that one might be able to perceive from a given vantage point. Are you with me here? I didn't think so. Let me give you an example. Hey, Don. Yeah, Daryl. How's that new Pakistani restaurant out there on the corner of Freedom and Truck Nuts? Oh, Daryl, the cuisine divine and the ambience superb. I'd have to liken my experience at the new Pakistani restaurant out there on the corner of Freedom and Truck Nuts to a night camped up high above tree line on a granite slab on the eastern side of the Sierras, maybe 2-3 weeks after a fresh round of LASIK surgery. You see, that's a lot of stars. Let me give you another example. Hey, Don. Yeah, Daryl. How's your cat's competitive agility training going these days? Well, shit, Daryl, you know, Chairman Meow, he's a smart boy. And I do believe that somewhere down deep he does in fact possess the eye of the tiger. But it seems like every time I try to get him to do that PVC pipe slalom course that I built for him in the backyard, well, I look down and the chairman's sucking himself. Now, I suppose if I had his same capacity for contortion, it would be just as difficult to retain my attention. But overall, I'd say it's kind of like looking down at a half-eaten bowl of Lucky Charms. You see, that's some stars. Let me give you one more example. Hey, Don. Yeah, Daryl. How'd your syphilis test go this morning? Oh, Jesus Christ, Daryl, it was like shoving a railroad tie up into a tube sock. I'd have to liken the whole experience to a 3-night stay in a smoker's room at a Motel 6 on the outskirts of Bakersfield, California. See, that's the worst one, 0 stars. Would not recommend, but you see where I'm going with this, folks? There's more scope for the imagination. Well, if this country is a long con swearing on a prophet, this body is a short ride headed for a cliff. Moment is a gold mine jingling in my pocket, and you know that I would share it if you give me a lift. Cause I can sting like a rose and I can fly like a turkey. I'm a hell of a catch if you could waste the time. Still got my 85 Don Russ rookie Kirby Puckett. It's a sweet life sniffing out the Jeffrey pine.
Justin
Thank you
Farren,
very
ladies
much.
and gentlemen.
Andrew Delaney, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. Thanks to Jillian for opening up.
Appreciate everybody.